Good morning, everybody. It's Uncle Dave. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning. I look like Joe 90, if you remember Joe 90. These are my new Ray-Ban AI Meta glasses, and I'm going to try and use them to show you the nicest dinner party meal made in half an hour and at a cost of about £2.20 per person. So it's well worth looking into. So here we are back in the kitchen. And I went to Aldi yesterday and I spent £12.83. And this is for Uncle Dave's tantalising Tuscan chicken. We need some, not all, of the baby spinach. We need some of their grilled peppers, some sun-dried tomatoes, bit of smoked paprika, double cream, not all of it, and of course the lovely skinless chicken breasts. It's possibly a bit early for this, but I am excited. And I've done it again. Showed you all the ingredients, but also I kind of forgot to say that you need a glass of white wine and just under half a pint of chicken stock. Right, we're ready to go. So with a large skillet, and we put a small knob of butter in, and then about a tablespoon of oil. And we get ready then to introduce the chicken, which has been seasoned with salt and pepper. Okay, that is bubbling and ready to introduce the chicken breasts. I'm doing this early before Auntie Karen gets up. She wants me to wash her old car this morning, so better get this sorted first. I often liken myself to Karen's old car. Radiator's leaking and the exhaust keeps blowing back. Oh dear. We're going to leave this now for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side and slightly lower the temperature. Next, while the chicken's sizzling away, we chop down the, not very nice job this because it's so oily, we chop down the sun-dried tomatoes, and we're going to add a little bit of the oil from the jar as well, which just adds extra flavour, but this really is one of the key ingredients. Some people use ordinary cherry tomatoes, but believe me, this is the way forward. Oh, oh, oh. I think I can hear her rumbling upstairs. She'll be down soon, gotta rush. And now we empty out the roasted peppers, chop them down as well, about the same amount as you've got of the sun-dried tomatoes. So again, when I'm saying this is 12 quid, you've got all those sun-dried tomatoes left and you'll have lots of peppers left. Okay, these beauties have had about 5 minutes, and yes, that's kind of what we want to see. Browning nicely. Flip them over. And another 5 minutes on that side. We should be looking good. Okie dokie. So they've had another 5 minutes. So we've had 10 minutes in total. So now we pull them out, if I can get them. Come on, you beauty. There we go. I'm really happy to be here. Mind you, at my age, I'm happy to be absolutely anywhere. But this is a pleasurable thing to be doing early on a Saturday morning. So there we go, finally I've got those out. And now I need to let that bubble for a minute while I'm going to introduce the peppers and the tomatoes. Listen to that sizzle. Absolutely perfect. So we don't hang around now. We don't hang around. I can hear she'll be down in a minute. Get that in, that's the stock gone in, and the wine. Oh, 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 good, good, good. And now we just let it come up to a boil again. Right, at this stage we dropped about a teaspoon of smoked paprika in there. And optional, but I love it, garlic. Fair amount of that goes in. Garlic granules I use. And then we're just going to leave that to boil Then next thing I'm going to do is I'll introduce the spinach to the equation. Let it come up and boil and let the alcohol reduce for about kind of 4 or 5 minutes once it boils. Great stuff. Okay, that has now reduced slightly and all the alcohol has been burnt out, so it's time to throw in all of that spinach, which looks a ridiculous amount, but you watch this, it wilts ridiculously, but it'll give it a lovely, lovely, interesting green colour when we add the cream and the chicken goes back in. Yeah, it's a dinner party quality meal. And this will, when you've chopped the chicken into chunks, this will serve 6, generally with lovely buttery mash, or in this case we're using a basmati rice. So we'll leave that for another couple of minutes and then I shall return. Just have a swig of that Cruz Campo. Okay, now it's time to add about 30 millilitres of double cream. That's about us. Put that down there, and yes, Auntie Karen will be down in a minute. I have to put a chair in the right place for her makeup, and I have to make her a cup of tea, so I need to move this on at a fair pace. So what I do now, and excuse me fingers, I'm going to reintroduce the chicken, which still obviously needs to cook through completely. So this is then going to be left for about 10 minutes. Take the juices back in there. It's going to be left for about 10 minutes and it's already boiling, so I'm going to drop that to a simmer. And you'll see the end result creams up and thickens beautifully. Okay, better get to my tasks. So whilst we simmer and Auntie Karen gives me instructions, again, this is optional, depends whether you like Parmesan or not, but we tend to sprinkle Parmesan into there, just gives it that authentic kind of Italian stroke Manchester flavour. So, and then when we serve it, I drop a little bit more on top. Okay, I think we're getting very close to finished.